Here are the three basic pillars of building muscle as a skinny teenager before I continue on. Look, that physique is getting bigger, bro. Alright, why should you listen to me? Well, I've made a lot of progress in the last 2 years of my fitness journey. As you can see right here, look at me, bro. Look how skinny I was. Look at me right here. Look how skinny I was. Look how much progress I've made. Look at my arms. Look how bigger they've gotten. Look at my chest. Look at my six pack. It all looks way better than before. Just look at my physique. That's why you should listen to me. And I will help you through my YouTube channel become more disciplined, motivated, and determined to work hard to build your physique that you want to create. And also, I'm creating a movement with my YouTube channel of helping skinny teenagers build the first couple pounds of muscle to make themselves feel confident and feel good about their bodies, and just feel confident in general. And that's a lot of, like, confidence is a lot of things, bro, and it's such a good thing to have confidence. So subscribe right now. And also, if you are interested, check out my program where I coach you personally to help you build your first couple pounds of muscle. So check that link in the description. Also, I have free workouts down below in the description that you can check out by installing the it's a app called the Strong app, which you can track like your workouts, your recovery, and all that shit. So it's a really good app. I really do recommend it. Okay, this is what I'm going to cover in the video. I'm going to talk about nutrition, progressive overload, recovery, and sleep. Okay, let's get into it. So, your nutrition. In order for you to build muscle, especially if you're a natural, if you're taking steroids, then you can eat whatever the fuck you want and still build muscle. But if you are a natural, you need to have a healthy diet. Okay, you need to bulk up, eat a lot of chicken, red meat, eggs, fruits, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. These are the foods that I recommend that you should be eating in order for you to bulk up. Okay, I know this is kind of like a brief over, but you just eat the foods that you kind of like the most, and try to avoid as much as unhealthy stuff as you can, like things that decrease testosterone, like weird sauces that you put on your food, seasonings that are not good for you. Just try to avoid that as much as you can. Now, obviously, if that doesn't make your food taste good, from time to time, yeah, make your food taste delicious, but make sure that that food that you're trying to make taste delicious is not fucking up your health. Okay, that's one of the things that I recommend. And eating a lot of chicken, red meat, eggs, fruits, and potatoes. Sweet potatoes are going to do the magic. Also, a thing that I recommend is that anytime you're about to go to the gym, 30 minutes before going to the gym, eat something high in carbs. Right after the gym, eat something high in carbs. It can be fruits, like I said, or potatoes. And with those carbs after a workout, have like a protein shake or something high in protein, like red meat or chicken, or some eggs. I would recommend 5 to 10 eggs in order for you to have a successful bulk as well, and that paired up with like a big steak every single day. Another thing is that all macronutrients are important when it comes to bulking. No macronutrient is less needed than the other. They're all fucking needed in order for even if you're not bulking, like, you need all your macronutrients. Okay, especially carbs. A lot of people nowadays say that, oh no, carbs are bad for you and that you shouldn't take carbs, and that, no, you should just eat, and you should just eat red meat and dairy and shit like that. No, they're doing it. Like, I understand that there's a bunch of like quote unquote evidence. Like, I haven't really found like good studies showing that you don't need carbs or don't need fats or you don't need protein. All macronutrients are important. The human body can digest carbs, and it has insulin for a reason, yes. But insulin was created so that, it doesn't fuck up your health. So carbs are still good for you. It's just the type of carbs that you're eating, okay? It's the type of carbs that you're eating. And whenever you're skinny, you need to eat more carbs than anything else. Carbs and fats are going to be your friend when bulking. That's what's going to help you build more muscle. Now, obviously, protein is still important, okay? And these are the supplements that I recommend that you should take. Vitamin D from sunlight. I know this one sounds weird, like vitamin D from sunlight. That's a supplement, right? Like, I could just take in a pill. Well, you will not get the benefits from taking vitamin D from a pill is better from you getting it from the sunlight. Okay, it's way more better. It's natural, and it also you feel better whenever you go outside and take some sunlight. Okay, I would say 20 to 30 minutes, depending on where you live. Like if you live in a place where it's cloudy very often, I would say like 30 minutes to an hour around that time. But if you live like in a sunny state, 10 to 30 minutes is just fine. Okay, if you want to for this to help you. Also, I recommend you take creatine monohydrate. This creatine right here is actually kind of cheap, bro. It's like $40 for a kilogram. 2.2 pounds of creatine for just $40. And this is cheap, honestly, because there's other creatines that cost the same price and are 4 times less than that. Like literally, this one will last you for 200 days if you just take one scoop every single day. Okay. And the other one that I just like was talking about, it's 50, it only lasts you 50 days if you just take one scoop every single day. So just imagine the difference. And they're the same price, which is crazy. You can buy these two supplements in Amazon. Buy protein powder that's unflavored and grass fed. The reason why is because protein powders that are flavored have weird ingredients inside of them that fuck up your testosterone, fuck up your health, and make you feel lethargic and tired. I speak from personal experience, not just from the research that I've done, but from my own personal experience. Like whenever I was taking this protein powder that was flavored, and I checked the back of it, it had like 50 plus ingredients. Like, why the fuck does it need 50 plus ingredients if it should just be protein? And I was taking this for a while, and I felt tired and weirdly sick all the time. Okay, I would feel tired. Like in the middle of the day, I would just like try my best not to fall asleep because I was taking this protein powder and I would feel tired. I would like be almost falling asleep in the middle of the day. Sometimes I would fall asleep. So it's up to you if you want to take that protein powder or not, but I recommend this. And if you are going to buy this, I recommend that you put a scoop of it, put only water, okay, unless you're going to buy raw milk or some type of milk that is really good for you and that's in a glass bottle. Um, put some water, 2 bananas, maybe some honey, and that's it. Just blend it together, put some ice in it because ice apparently like anytime I would do this and I put ice on it, it would just taste better. You can do whatever you want. You can put some peanut butter. I don't recommend peanut butter. Like for me personally, like peanut butter doesn't sit well with my stomach. Like I start farting and shit. Like, and my stomach just feels weird. I feel like I'm about to get diarrhea whenever I take that shit. So, it's up to you. Like depending on how it sits with your stomach. So I like me personally, I don't take any legumes or beans or anything like that or nuts because it's really bad for like I don't know. Like my stomach just doesn't feel good with it. It doesn't sit well. So let's talk about progressive overload. So this is the actual training that you're going to do. So you can see me here on the side, weightlifting. I believe I was doing 15 pounds. Now I'm doing 20 and I'm doing about like, oh fuck. I actually don't know. I think like 8 or 9 reps, maybe a little bit more, like 10 reps. I can't remember, but that's what progressive overload is. Okay, so see me, I'm lifting 15 pounds right then, but then right now I'm lifting 20 pounds. Okay, so progressive overload is pretty fucking simple. It's just add weight to the bar, to the weight that you're doing, to the exercise that you're doing, and try to do at least 6 reps or more. Like once you like let's say this is what I like to say. Is that whenever you're lifting weights and you can do that weight for 15 reps or maybe even 16 or 17 and that's when you achieve failure or close to failure, I would say bump up the weights and make it harder because the gym is all about making exercise a little bit harder every single time. That's what progressive overloading is, and this is what creates muscle because it's easier for you to tear that muscle and it does it a lot quicker. So this is why I say progressive overload. Always start with the heaviest weight that you can do for at least 6 reps or a little bit more than that. Like I would say 9 or 10, maybe even 11. And if you can even do like 12 with that weight, I would say even bump up the weight just a tiny bit. Okay. And you would see the benefits. Then after a couple set, like let's say 2 sets or just the first set, and you already like it's kind of hard for you to lift that weight. Lower the weight just a tiny bit, okay? Or just keep the same weight until like let's say your last set, then you lower the weight because you can't do the heavy weight anymore as much as you could the first time. And that's how progressive overload works. Okay, I would say 3 to 5 sets, the typical 5 to 30 reps, and 1 to 2 minute rest for. Well, actually, I'll talk about that in a little bit. So, recovery. I forgot I had this part, but recovery. Make sure you're sleeping 8 to 10 hours because when you're sleeping, that's the time when you're building muscle, when your testosterone is, like, that's when your body's creating testosterone, recovering itself, building muscle. Because you don't build muscle from going to the fucking gym, at least not just from the gym, but also from resting. You need to recover. You need your muscles to recover, otherwise you're not going to build muscle. And since you're a gym beginner, plus 4 times a week is just fine. Any more than this could lead to you not wanting to go to the gym anymore, getting too tired, and also just not recovering as fast as you could. So 4 times a week is just fine. I would say this is my like routine. I would suggest any gym beginner start with arms on Monday, or just whatever time of the week that you like to start at. Do arms, preferably Monday. Do arms, then do legs the next day. Chest, back, or you can flip back or chest around, but these two keep them at the same spot so that your arms are recovered to do chest or to do back. Okay, because arms are going to be your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps, and your forearms. And for legs, you don't really need your arms. You do need your arms to do things like lunges or Bulgarian split squats. Um, but that's pretty much it. Those are the only exercises that you need it for. That's why I recommend that you do arms and then legs. If you were to flip these two around, it wouldn't work for these two because then your arms wouldn't be recovered to do chest or back. Like I said before, make sure to do 5 to 30 reps. Try to reach failure or be close to it every single time. Okay, every single time you either reach failure or you're 2 to 3 reps away from failure. Then I would say 1 to 2 minutes of rest for isolations, 2 to 3 minutes for compound lifts. Okay, 1 hour in the gym, no more than that. More hours in the gym are not going to lead to more gains. It actually leads to less gains. So more is less actually, and less is more. There's a quote that I've heard from Essentialism, from many coaches, either from sports or from actual like strength and conditioning, which in this case, that's what we're trying to kind of do. We're trying to build strength and muscle. And they always talk about like, it's about intensity. It's not about how long you go for in the gym. So the gym should be intense. Your sessions should be intense, but they shouldn't be long. They're either long and slow, or they're short and intense, but you can't do both. If you try to do both, you're either going to get injured or you're not even going to make any gains. Like I said, less is more or more is less. So more is going to be less is going to be more. And that's pretty much it for this video, bro. Like I said before, subscribe if you want to join a movement of helping skinny teenagers build their first couple pounds of muscle. Check out my program, like I said before, where I coach you personally on how to build muscle and many other things. Also, check out my free workout routines. And other than that, bro, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.